Okay, I am going to show you how to do scarf curls. So this is curls that you will have without using heat in your hair. It's a safer way to get your hair curly. You've probably heard of headband curls. This is very similar, but this is scarf curls. So this is the scarf that I use. You could use pretty much any scarf. This scarf, guys, I got at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so $1. That's all this costs. And this is really, really good if you have longer hair. It can be used for shorter hair as well. I've done this before, even when my hair was down to like down past my waist, okay? It's very important that your hair is damp, not wet, not dry, just damp. So I took my shower. My hair is about 95% dry. Okay, you can see down under here, it's curlier because it's wavier, okay? So a couple things you'll need is your scarf, a comb and or a brush, a few bobby pins, and a couple alligator clips, okay? So the first thing you do is brush your hair out really well to get it as smooth as you can. If you struggle with dry ends, you could use your favorite oil or leave-in conditioner to put on your ends. Mine has been pretty good lately, so I'm gonna let it just as is. Now sometimes I like to do mine just off center of my part, so that way when I let it out, it has a little bit more body. So I'm gonna part my hair where I want it. And you wanna part it right in the center down the back. We're gonna take the scarf, fold it in half, put it around your neck. And of course I just had it split and now it's unsplit. We'll resplit it, don't worry. Bring it up to get all the hair out under there. Bring it up and then cross it over, okay? Twice. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. Now what I do is I take the one side and I secure that with the alligator clip to keep it out of my way. Now we're just going to fix up that part, divide it in half. Yes, it gets annoying before it gets better. And I'm just going to kind of twirl that and clip that out of the way. You could also use like a ponytail holder, just so that way this side of the hair and this scarf side is together and out of the way, and this side is all ready, okay? So I like to comb my sections as I go. What you do is you grab a little section, make sure it's nice and smooth. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller than that. And you can use whatever size section you want depending on what size curl you want. So what you do is you hold the scarf like this. Now it's important that you wrap the hair around the scarf and not the scarf around the hair. If you wrap the scarf around the hair, it's not going to get curly. You can also twist your hair just a little bit if you want and wrap it around. I like my curls to go back, so I wrap from the front to the back. Then you just grab your next batch of hair, connect it, comb as needed, and wrap that around together. As I do this, I take this and push it up to get it nice and tight. Then you just continue to add sections of hair and wrap around. Since I'm getting down to the end again, take another bobby pin, pin that hair to itself. Finish wrapping. Now here at the end, I'm going to grab this alligator clip and we're just going to clip that to hold itself for now. Okay? Do a cross clip. That'll just hold that there until we're ready to finish it. And then you just repeat on the other side. There at the very end, I tucked my ends in as best I could, and then I bobby pinned it to help it to stay. I'm going to do the same on the other side here. I'm going to wrap those around a little bit more. Tuck a bobby pin in there. So now we have these two tails. What I do is I'll bring them around and tie them. Then I just tuck the ends in somewhere. Then sometimes I'll go back in if there's a couple here and there. I'll just tuck them in and bobby pin them as needed. But for the most part, I'm ready to go to bed. So I'll go to bed. It's very comfortable to sleep on. I'll go to bed and in the morning we'll see what happens. So good morning. I have slept on my hair and this is what it looks like here this morning. I'll show you the front and the back. Sometimes it doesn't look quite this good when I sleep, so I must have slept fairly well last night. So what I do now, excuse me, is go back here and undo the tie. Okay, so we have our two tails here, and then we'll just pick a side and take the bobby pins out. And then we'll slowly unwrap the hair. So what I do is I start down here at the bottom, just unwrap it. Sometimes it'll get a little tangled. So it's important to just kind of take your time. Doesn't take too long to get it down though. If you have some areas that are a little dry, you can use a little bit of our Glorious Touch Face Primer, or you can use gel, whatever it is you like. Put a little bit on there. You can comb it through the ends. Now the curls will relax after a little while, but I could get a good 2 to 3 days out of my curls then.